Rodrigo Duterte is known for his firm and oftentimes infamous ways of dealing with criminals. Although he's tough in dealing with crime in his territory, he's a little bit more forgiving when it comes to dealing with criminals in Metro Manila. Ina Dulong filed this report.
Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte has his own way of dealing with crimes, at least in his territory. And it seems his notorious approach to criminals has worked for Davao City. As of August this year, a website ranked Davao City as among the safest cities in Asia, the only city from the Philippines to make it to the top 50. His constituents don't mind having a tough mayor as long as it keeps them safe.
Ang manggulo dito, hindi pwede magpuyo sa Davao. Hindi pwede tumira sa Davao pag manggulo ka dito. Natatakot sa aming mayor kasi pag nagalit si mayor, talagang natatakot ka kasi sa salita pa lang nakakatakot na ako. Tapos may respeto talaga sa kanya. May respeto, may takot.
Some believe Duterte's style of leadership is what's needed in Metro Manila, especially now when crime stories often haunt the headlines and criminals are observed to have become more aggressive. Duterte, however, seems to be more understanding of the crime situation in Metro Manila. For one, he says crimes commonly increase during the holidays, and he says it's not easy watching over the entire Metro Manila.
Undermanned talaga ang pulis sa PNP. That I can assure the public na kulang sa tao. It is desirable to have a lot of them on the streets. But unfortunately, yung pera, yung budget natin, kulang talaga.
With the holiday season fast approaching, he cited the need for increased police vigilance and surveillance operations. Duterte believes there are many capable mayors in Metro Manila. He says if push comes to shove, these officials will likely come up with more creative ways of dealing with criminals. If anything, Mayor Duterte is firm on one thing: police officials should not get involved in crime operations. Duterte recently spoke with Interior Secretary Mayor Rojas, who informed him about police officials involved in kidnapping operations. He minced no words in saying that it's something he will not tolerate in his territory.
Mauna sila. I've been very courteous in my pronouncements na wag kayo. Kasi pag kayo talagang mauna. Kayo mauna sa impyerno.
Duterte is careful not to judge how other officials run their communities, saying doing so leaves a bad taste in the mouth. Despite calls for him to join in the national government's anti-crime campaign, he says he has not been formally approached by any official to help out. He says it's likely because many of them disagree with what he would suggest. Duterte stands by his leadership style despite much opposition from human rights advocates.
Kung ako lang ang mayor ng Manila, Quezon City, Cebu, Iloilo, I have to deal with one front, and that is the criminal front. Dito sa Mindanao, I have to face several fronts. I have to deal with insurgency problem, I have to deal with the NPAs, and I have to deal with the criminals.
He has no mercy when it comes to criminals, but he claims he's a nice guy.
Bait talaga ako sa mga kriminal. I do not let them suffer.
What do you do?
What's the instant relief that you can think of? And I will just adapt your suggestion.
Ina Dulong, 9 News, Davao City.
Judging from